Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, people of royalty, goblins and gremlins and orcs alike. Yo, what is up? My name is Patrouski, and welcome to the third ever annual PokeMMO Shiny War. I did not expect this to begin with an earthquake and with more server downtime, but we will not let it get in our way. We will not let it deter us. We will continue on, soldiering on, and continuing our journey as anticipated. Here are our very important starting numbers for this third ever Shiny War. The first ever war on an Ironman account, and the first ever war where any Ironman can actually participate or even attempt such a challenge. I'm starting at 2,223 hours played and just over 151,000 total encounters on the account. I believe my in-game hours should be about the same. Yup, as we just screenshotted that just minutes ago. Welcome to Shiny War, fellas. I've been preparing for months for this, arguably since the creation of the account. Every moment, every second, every step, every Pokemon caught has all led to this moment. It begins in about an hour and 25 minutes. And I will see you guys when servers are back up and it is time for our war chants. Alrighty, fellas, I did not expect to have to do this explanation before I could even play PokeMMO. But you know what? We operate on the fly. Fuck it, we do it live. I am doing a streamathon for the entire month of Shiny War to offer incentives overall for people who want to go above and beyond and support my content and allow me to even do this. And there is a discount right now live on Twitch. I think gifted subs are 35% off. Okay. We started at 201 subs and we're at 208 current subs. There's a bunch of different stipulations. First things first. There are two different stipulations for individual people who gift multiples of subs. Anybody who gifts 5+ subs will get their name on a giant wall that I have built in my Minecraft Forever world to forever honor your contribution during this war. Anybody who gives 10+ subs can send me a picture of their Pokemon in-game character sprite on Discord, and I will print out each person, and I'm going to tape them to my lands in my one of my Magic the Gathering Commander decks, and you will be on my lands in my deck. We already got our first person. You will be on my land for the rest of time. We've got Soupiest, who has now gifted 5 subs. You will go on the Minecraft wall. Thank you so much. Elite Bacon for the Prime. Thank you so much. So those are like individual rewards. We also have total rewards. And we also have the first person to gift 5 subs after I catch a shiny, not encounter it, but catch it, gets to nickname the shiny Pokemon. So it's a somewhat fair playing field of like whoever does it first, right? Every single sub, I will open 1 mysterious Pokeball or 1 fossil that day until I run out. As long as I have the PC space, I will do what I can, okay? I might reach a limit on certain days, and I might have to, like, owe you guys some in the following days, but the faster we get subs, the faster I will open the mysterious balls and fossils throughout the early parts of war. And these are what's the word? Collective sub benefits, by the way, right? So currently we're at... How many have we gained today? Let me go see if I can find it out real quick. We're at 215 subs. We've already gained 14 subs for the day. I already owe you guys a bunch of these, obviously. We're almost at this already. I have a tongue, some of you have seen it. I have a tongue face emoji mask that I will wear for 10 minutes for every collective 20 subs we get. This counts primes, gifted subs, the discount subs, whatever it may be. Every collective 20 will equal 10 minutes of wearing the mask. And then at every 50 subs, I will buy a country's flag based on my most popular viewer demographics. So I think number 1 is like US, number 2 is like UK. I think number 3 is the Philippines. Philippines sometimes takes over the UK and is number 2, so it depends. We will check that out over in YouTube and stuff, and we'll buy flags, and hopefully we can have a collection of my viewers' flags by the end of Shiny War. I think it's a cool thing, and I'll hang them in the background here, occasionally kind of rotate them throughout streams in the future. And then every 100 subs, I will do the unimaginable. I will do the most torturous task any person could undertake. I will eat 8 cans of Heinz beans. Yes, I know. Patrouski, can you even do that? Is that self-harm on Twitch? Is that against TOS? Technically, it is still considered food. And people actually... Some people enjoy it. So we're gonna try to tank it and understand and appreciate, you know, and eat myself some Heinz beans. I've got a book of different recipes that we can try out, and I bought real Heinz beans shipped from the UK. So this is the real stuff. They were not cheap. So I only have 4 cans of them. So I will eat them according to what my chat would like. And then if we happen to get 1,000+ total subs by the end of war, I will give away an Iron Man OT legendary. I think the odds of this, to be honest with you, are extremely low. But the cool part here is that this will be most likely, I don't want to say for sure, most likely the only ever Iron Man OT to ever enter the market. And most likely, especially the only Iron Man legendary is my guess on that. But we will have to see, of course. But that's the streamathon and the incentives I have just in the background of Shiny War. I hope that you guys find it like a fun little extra thing, you know. That's the goal of it. Let's go ahead and jump into things and see what happens. See what silliness we can get up to while we wait for servers to go back up. Okay, I kind of can't believe how fast servers were back up, dude. That was like 15 minutes or something like that. So honestly, we will take it every day of the week. People are spamming, check the gift shop, check the gift shop, check the gift shop. One second, let me check the gift shop, check the gift shop, check the gift shop. What's in the gift shop, chat? I'm sorry. Hatsune Miku, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Is that on, what the hell? Leak. Yo, wait, I actually love the leak. The leak is my favorite part. Wait, the outfit does look good though, actually. Okay, I've been talking about like we need more hairstyles for all types of characters. I mean, this isn't, I mean, I don't hate this new hairstyle. The leak is based. I actually really like the leak. Wow, didn't expect that. Are these all just new? They're all new permanent, I assume. Permanent new vanities. They're not like temporary. That's kind of based, man. Wow, didn't expect that. But we'll Alpha Kanto. I'm just hanging out. I'm not doing that. I'm hanging out, boys. But that's wow. I respect it, man. I respect it. More girl stuff, bruh. What's wrong with girl stuff? We got girl Pokemon players. What's wrong with that? If anything, we should be advocating for more of that, man. Everybody should be able to have a style. Why not, man? More style, more aura, more Riz. The better for everybody, man. Alrighty, fellas. And thus, the games begin. You see, I did a little behind-the-scenes PokeMMO challenge. A challenge video that will actually be releasing during Shiny War. But I have 6 Pokemon that I do not need on my main account that I'll be giving away right now via games of hide and seek. So the first person, I'm on channel 5, the first person to come and trade me right now will get one of these Pokemon. I'm on channel 5. Channel 5, you do not get the region. I did a specific challenge that I will not disclose, where I named a bunch of Pokemon after teammates of mine and in the Shiny War. Blue, Psycho, Fungus, Warwick, Jetty Tree, and everyone alike. Okay? The first person to come and trade me, make sure it's on. The first person to come and trade me on channel 5 in game will get one of these rewards. That was honestly a little bit, that took longer than I expected. Let's see if they go for the trade. Hi, gotta trade me. Right click and trade, right click and trade, right click and trade. You should be able to, right? I'm not auto-declining. Okay, soupiest almost team and it snagged it. The first one being given away is going to be a Gyarados. It is just a not very good, I don't want to spoil the challenge, but it's a not very good Gyarados. But it is Patrouski OT, and it is from a video. So every Pokemon I'm giving away today is a challenge Pokemon used in a video. And you know what, Soupy? You get one too. Why not? You know what? Why? Because I want to give these away fast and get back to Shiny War. Not that it's live yet, thankfully. We have an hour or so still. But you know what? There you go, because you were the second person to show up. In second place almost never gets anything in hide and seek, and I think they should. So there you go. There's your Mammoth Wine. I'm going to go hide for the second location. Okay? I'll see you guys in a second here. Okay, I'm at the next location. I didn't even reveal it, but the last location was north of Vermilion City, in between that little patch of, like, little route. It's not a spot you go to very often in PokeMMO, like, in the post-game. Now, I'm at the next hide-and-seek location. The first person to trade me will get another one of these collectible Pokemon, okay, fellas? So 3, 2, 1. Where am I? I think this spot is actually very hard. I think this is actually, like, very, very, very hard. I feel like I should give you, like, one of the cooler mons because of that. Well, whoever wins this will get the Glade, which was a big part of the video. I don't want to say too much, but it was a big part of the video. This is a very, very tough spot. This is free. I think I've hit here before. This is a very tough spot. If you've hit here before, I mean, it's a pretty good spot in my opinion. Channel 2. I'm sorry. Channel 2. Apologies. I will be changing channels throughout to dodge people a little bit more. Sorry about that. Channel 2. Her, you got it. Her, you got it. Her, do you have room for 2 Pokemon? Dude, that was impressive. You know where I'm at, chat? I am in Mastralton City in Unova. Hurry, I still gotta get you that Pokemon. Hurry, you have to trade first. Where you at, Hurry? The trade got canceled, Hurry. It might have needed a space. But I'm in this little like, dude, this little like flight. What is this? Mastralton Cargo Service. Like that's the building where I was at, man. I got you, Hurry. Delayed. Here you go, gamer. Thank you for the sweetheart. There you go, man. Good on you for being so fast. That was fucking impressive in my opinion. Alrighty, fellas, another hide and seek is on the way. This one's actually kind of easy in my opinion, so good luck. 3, 2, 1. First person to trade me. Channel 4. First person to trade me gets the Chandelure. It's the Chandelure from this challenge video. Easy. This should be a pretty easy one. This should be a pretty easy. Last one was really hard in my opinion. This one's more about speed and pathing. Channel 4. Oh, come on. Who just sniped that? Okay, I've got to give Bass Ketchum something because you were... Okay. Steve Stevington, also your name is amazing. You just sniped the hell out of that. He traded from down here as opposed to actually like... Dude, that was so smart. So you've got to win something because that was incredibly smart. And then Bass Ketchum, you get the Vanillix because you were the first person to actually like get here. And I think that deserves something. So congratulations, man. I think that was incredibly smart from Steve Stevington to go down here to trade. And then Bass Ketchum was here first. So that was fucking impressive. We have one more hide and seek to do, fellas. One more. All right, the final hide and seek, fellas, will be on channel 5. Channel 5. This one should be pretty easy, okay? This one should be quite easy. But the channel, it's not to make them super difficult. It's to make it fun and give away Pokemon to people and give away these cool collectibles. So this person will get 2 you know what, we'll give first and second both a prize. First place will get this Chansey. We'll get this cool Chansey from the challenge, and then second place will get a Shuckle. Just a random Patrouski OT Shuckle. Nothing special, I'll be honest. People like them. They're nothing special. They're nothing at all, honestly. Where am I, chat? Where am I? Someone found me. Lily. Wait, who's this? Who was second? Okay. Whoever, in terms of second, whoever trades me the fastest gets it. I'm telling you guys now, okay? Before I go through with this trade, whoever trades me the fastest gets second. This is going to be hard to... I don't know. So, okay, good luck. 3, 2, 1. Trade me, chat. Oh my... Okay, you already won one, so not you. You already won once. You can't win twice. I think you're fresh. You have not won one. Someone's licking me in game. That's okay. You get yourself a Patrouski OT Shuckle. Nothing crazy. It's just a Patrouski OT Shuckle. I'd love to one day do like... No, I'm going to be traded nonstop. I set myself up for this. I do one day want to do a stream where I literally just like catch Shuckles in the Safari Zone and like just mass trade them to people. I think it'd be a really cute little fun bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to log out to escape all the trades. Thank you guys for participating in the hide and seek. Thank you guys for doing it. I really fucking appreciate it. I hope you had fun. Enjoy those dumb little, you know, fun collectible Pokemon. Thanks for participating. You guys make the content exciting and fun as always, man. Thank you all so much. I can't appreciate you enough, dudes. Alrighty, fellas, we are almost at Shiny War, but until then, we have 2 things that I want to go ahead and give a nice little watch. The first one is from Barrels. I'll be linking this in chat. Go check it out. He was nice enough to create this hype video for Team YouTube Com Patrouski. Let's give it a nice watch. Retired old men. Literally me. How to LARP and Sweet Scent. Can we do it? Clue. The legend. Iron Patrouski. In my current... Psycho. Dude, this fucking looks gorgeous. Ginger Matt. The shiny Eevee expert. Look at this fucking list, bro. Can you show me one not heater? Can you? It's not possible. It can't be done. It's all fucking heaters, bro. The fucking shield on, bro. That's such a good reaction. Can I hear that again? On the fucking Xbox Connect mic. That is so good, man. Dude, the Shalfa. The Shalfa. The horsey. Who's to say what will happen? YouTube Patrouski. Dude, I can't think. I love this video. It looks so beautiful, man. Barrels is always doing cool shit, always original shit. And now it's time to be an arrogant streamer and watch my own video, okay? Because we got to get ourselves a little hyped up, man. Like, Shiny War is all about hype, emotion. Shiny hunting, as we know, is a selfish journey. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is all about you versus yourself and never giving up. That's all you have to do to win with shiny hunting. The only way you lose is if you give up. Let's give what I have to say a list today. You've probably already seen this, but
MMOs are a dying genre.
True.
People just don't have the free time they used to for playing video games, which is honestly understandable. People have families, jobs, and full lives, which is a
cringe
beautiful thing.
Video games good, real life cringe.
We are also losing out on a beautiful thing in this transition. We are losing out on stories. We are losing out on memories. We are losing out on historical moments impactful enough to make it in the forever timeline that represents our lives. What is our life but our experiences?
True.
Our memories and moments alone by ourselves and spent with others. MMOs give us the opportunity to have the experience of a lifetime. Something
we are just conglomerations of moments
you've never felt before. MMOs give you a fresh start and a new opportunity. You see, life is hard. Life can be cruel and unfair. Where you're born, who you're born to, the neighborhood you grow up in, the education, and
you see, it actually took me a really long time to understand what this image was saying. This was a little too high IQ for a guy like me at 20 IQ, but I think now I get it.
The resources you have access to are all largely out of your control from the jump. This is why I grew up loving video games and why
basically fish.
I love PokeMMO. PokeMMO is one of the most fair playing fields you will ever be given in this world. Because in PokeMMO, everyone is born in Pallet Town.
Okay, this is kind of sick,
the
though.
Same opportunities. Everyone can climb in PokeMMO. Everyone can make money. Everyone can shiny hunt. And it just comes down to who wants it more and who is willing to sacrifice more. And that's what makes Shiny War so beautiful, because it will provide so many of you with this experience this year. The chance for a fresh start. The chance to make your...
Bro, shout out the gamers, man. This was like... the 2025 leaderboards, Team ETG, SEAL Team 7, and then Team Moon, 3rd place. Underrated, like, appreciation here.
Name, the chance to sacrifice and earn something fairly.
I almost retook that because I had, like, a weird twang. I would earn something fairly. I don't know why I said it like that, but I just did, and I kept it in.
And I cannot wait to be a witness to all of your journeys, as well as pave another chapter in my story.
It actually is fucking... I'm reacting to my own video like a loser, but it actually is gorgeous, man. Like, there's the amount of names that people are able to make, and I always talk about, like, my experience with RuneScape. Like, I was a fucking nobody in old school RuneScape until I, like, did well in a fantasy EHP tournament, and then it was like, oh shit, like, this guy can grind. And it just feels really cool, man. It feels really cool to, like, let you, like, do something that you didn't think you were possible, you know, of doing. And, like, it's cool to, like, have other people relying on you and to succeed in that way. It's just a beautifully fulfilling feeling.
It is said that shiny hunting builds character, and if that is true, then Shiny War is when your true character is revealed.
So, fun fact, I actually stole that line from Dodgeball, the movie. Not exactly, obviously. There's a line in, like, the Vince Vaughn comedy movie Dodgeball where they say, like, Dodgeball is the sport that reveals your true character. And I was like, that goes fucking hard. What if I took that and I applied it to, which is so true. I was like, shiny hunting builds character, and then shiny war reveals like all the building you've done up until that point.
Shiny War will reveal what you are truly capable of.
You can dodge a wrench, you can catch a shiny.
Was within you yourself. Shiny War will cause you to push boundaries and limits which you didn't know were possible.
True.
There is something that sparks within us all when
we underestimate ourselves.
Is relying on us. When
True.
Your team is relying on you to get those points, for the glory, for the rewards, for the prizes, and for the championship. People will often go to much further depths than we expect to help our closest friends and soldiers in battle. Now, not everybody understands shiny hunting, and they do not need to. Only you need to. People will call it a waste of time, while we will call it a purpose. People will always misunderstand those who are truly driven towards one goal and completely locked in towards their death.
You know, people misunderstand people who wear fucking silly emoji masks, and yet, you know, I don't get it either.
Destiny. My philosophy has always been, I don't care what you do. I don't care if it's basket weaving, basketball, or PokeMMO shiny hunting. The most important thing
I should have got a picture of him on like a 76ers jersey. That would have gone, that would have gone crazy.
Is that you just need to find something to be passionate about and put your whole self into it. To be truly connected with something, so in love with achieving something that you are willing to sacrifice almost anything to get it, is what Shiny War is all about. It's about proving to yourself that you can do it. Hell, that you can do anything if you truly care about it and you lock in. We do not get to choose what we are passionate about. We only get to choose if we take a chance at it or not.
I think it's like an underrated, like talked about point in life. It's really crazy to talk about this in the mask, but like, it is often we don't choose like the things we're passionate about. Like usually, once again, we're conglomerations of our feelings, our moments. Like sometimes all it takes is like watching like an older sibling or some shit get a shiny one time in a Pokemon game, and then boom, you're a shunner for life. Or like all it takes is one time playing against some older kids at basketball and like finally getting that layup against them when they had blocked your shot like 200 times, you know. Now boom, you're like a fucking basketball player for life. Like we are total conglomerations of our experiences, and those affect our interests and our passions and our desires for the rest of our life here on this little green spinning globe.
Those who are brave enough might just achieve greatness, because you can truly not be great at something without true earnest passion pumping through your veins.
Yeah, we don't pick what we're passionate about. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, like you might as well chase it, because otherwise it's a wasted opportunity, you know. Like you fucking have to do it, man. It is what it is. You got to go for it.
You need to want it more than air in your lungs. And you need to remember that to be able to chase your true passion is a privilege. To be able to be here in this moment is a privilege. A one that I get to live out every damn day. And it's not a chance or a privilege that I intend to waste. So without further ado, welcome to the 3rd annual official Shiny War within PokeMMO.
Let's fucking go! Shiny War starts in 8 minutes, nerds! Let's fucking get to it! Let's fucking go. I'm ready, boys. I'm ready to shiny hunt. Alrighty, fellas, it is about to begin. 20 seconds left until what will most likely be my final PokeMMO Shiny War for the rest of my career, or at least my final serious one that I take this seriously. I'm hoping to put in 300 to 400 hours within this month. And all of that begins with one step, one encounter, 1 second, which happens right now. Wish me luck, fellas. I am an Iron Man participating at the highest level of Shiny Wars within PokeMMO. Why is there Geodude here? Is this the right spot? I'm going to double check to make sure. But we begin now, fellas. The 3rd official Shiny War has only just begun. Alrighty, fellas, we had a teammate of ours hit a shiny. My spot has officially changed. It is time to move locations. We have a full bot set up for those who do not know. Wait, what the fuck was this? I'm sorry. I know I'm wasting time. I have to check this. What is this? This links you! It's an in-game thing! It's an in-game thing that links you to the fucking Shiny Wars leaderboard. No shot. No fucking shot. Wait. What's the info say? I swear I just randomly ran into this. Yo, what? In-game things that link you to fucking Shiny War resources? Let's fucking go. Okay, I'm heading over to Unova, Route 14, Dark Grass. which is, I think it's the Jigglypuff spot. Yep. Okay, I'm on the way. A huge shout out and congratulations to Hulk for hitting the first shiny on team YouTube.com Patrouski. Thank you for putting us on the leaderboard, gamer. And a beautiful one at that. Seviper, I think being the best spawn you could have hit at that location. So incredibly good luck already. Incredibly good fucking grinds from everybody. Good fucking shit, Hulk. Amazing IGN as well. Probably my favorite superhero. I guess maybe besides Hancock, if that counts. Hancock rank 1, Hulk rank 2 is probably the superhero list. This is a fantastic question. What is the purpose of moving locations? Because of the new setup within PokeMMO, where it constantly changes the season, the spawns constantly change depending on like day, nighttime, morning, and the seasons. Whatever spot is the best points per hour, also having to factor in like the unique species clause and things like that. There's so many different unique things for Shiny War. Understanding what spots are the best points per hour is like half of Shiny War. Having the best strategy and doing the math and putting in the grind work to do that, which I cannot give enough credit to people like Clue and Park on my team for doing, and many others that Surf I know did a ton. I don't mean to not name names. I don't know. So my apologies. But all the people putting in like the Excel spreadsheet, being a good Excel spreadsheeter in PokeMMO, you are one of the greatest assets to your team. It is such an invaluable skill, one that I do not have. I can be a grunt and a frontline soldier. I don't have the statistician brain that those guys do, and it allows me to grind what I can, man. And it's absolutely gorgeous. In chat, you're memeing, but this is something I actually think PokeMMO shiny hunting is like the perfect balance in the current era of life. Des said, I started shunning to fix my dopamine. The delayed gratification is a good change to the doom scrolling that I do. As dumb as it may sound, yes, everyone needs a balance. There's nothing wrong with like short-term dopamine things. I'm not like it's in healthy doses, right? I think there's a lot of Zoomers and a lot of young people, I've talked about this, who are getting into movies, like really getting into movies, and Letterboxd has been popping off because people are doom scrolling more and doing the short-term thing. And there's a natural urge, I think, to balance it out with long-term and delayed gratification. Delayed gratification and long-term pursuits are so important to the human experience and so important for our brain health. PokeMMO does not need to be your long-term one, but it's an option. You can do PokeMMO, you can do cross-country, you can do whatever it may be, some giant craft project that takes years and years to do, But having both is really good. I unironically think Pokemon Go and PokeMMO are like two perfect games to play alongside each other, because Pokemon Go offers a lot of that like short-term dopamine stuff, but then PokeMMO offers the long-term, and I think they're perfect games to play alongside each other. I think doom scrolling and watching movies not at the same time is like really good, like weirdly balancing. I think PokeMMO shiny hunting and playing Fortnite, PokeMMO shiny hunting and like doing some sort of queuing up for a game, having like whatever you want to do, like life's all about balance in a lot of those ways, and Shiny War is not a balanced thing. Let me let me tell you, this is a short-term unbalanced part of my life, but I try to achieve that, and I think the long-term delayed gratification of shiny hunting and PokeMMO is so good for our brains right now. It's so healthy, in my opinion. I know it may seem dumb, but try it and see how it feels. I think you'd be surprised, like, how meditative it can be and how positive it can be to some of you. Not for everybody. It's not for everybody, but for some people, it's like exactly what they need. I felt this way with Old School RuneScape as well. Okay, fun little update for the Shiny War incentives. Dude, my numbers have changed. I actually need to buy an India flag. United States. I don't have a US flag. I gotta buy a United States flag and an India flag. So I feel like the World Cup, like, my community being so international, number one, and then like everybody caring so much about the World Cup, number two, really made me care a lot more about like learning my viewers' cultures in certain ways and learning the flags and like kind of and like geography and stuff. So I think this kind of incentive has kind of come from that. And I think it's wholesome and cute and sweet to own a flag from like all my viewers fucking where they, their birthplace, where they're from, and I think it's beautiful and cool. So this is a cool way to shout out you guys and to rotate them in the background and just to show love across the world, like so. We're gonna get ourselves, I owe you guys 2 flags so far. We're at 105 streams in the first stream, or 105 subs in the first stream, which is fucking insane. I owe you beans, which is I'm not looking forward to. I've worn the mask a ton. And then yeah, I owe you guys so far a United States flag and an India flag. I'm gonna order on eBay as soon as I possibly can. Alrighty, fellas, the day has finally come. It's gonna be difficult to do this while shiny hunting efficiently. It only took 545 streams but I am finally going to eat proper British Heinz beans. My wife said that she literally gagged making these. They're so watery. They're trying to spill out of the bowl. They're so watery. If you don't know, I've been a big beans on toast critiquer. Okay, a big beans on toast not defender. A big British food defender, honestly, a little bit. Beef Wellington, toad in the hole, I have no beef. But beans on toast, and Heinz beans specifically, is the problem I think I have a problem with. Because Heinz beans, to me, taste like cat food. Heinz beans are like the worst bean. They're in this dog shit tomato sauce. Oh, they smell bad. I can't encourage you enough to try a Bush's beans, a Bush's baked beans, or just any sort of pork and beans. Any sort of beans in the US is going to be so much better than this. Let's go ahead and try it. Bottoms up, fellas. It tastes like sulfuric. Like, it tastes like rotten eggs. It has this, it has more of a sweetness to it than I expected, which I kind of respect. But it's not savory at all. I could, because of the tomato aspect, I could see them as a breakfast bean. Like, I actually respect, like, oh my god, I dripped it on the Lamar jersey. It's actually doomed. I could, like, this is just not what I want when I eat beans. It just tastes like roasted mashed tomatoes. Like, they don't taste like beans. Like, if that's what you want, more power. It tastes like it tastes like tomato soup. It does not taste like beans, you know? It's not good. It's not good. It's not the worst thing in the world. I can eat it, and I'm going to eat the whole bowl because I'm not a waster of food. The aftertaste is weirdly better than the first bite. They're so strange. There's no food like this in the world. They're so peculiar. Got these shipped from the UK. They're just not good beans. I'm sorry. They just taste like... It tastes like you dropped beans in tomato juice, in tomato soup. Like, okay, well, now I'm not going to waste. I'm going to eat them anyway, you know? It doesn't taste intentional. It doesn't taste like they were made in a factory or like made for human consumption in this way. They taste like an accident, okay? That's my thoughts, my opinion. I'm going to eat the rest of these beans with a beautiful hot dog. A beautiful Costco hot dog with ketchup, mustard, and caramelized onions. Beautifully prepared by my wife. Thank you so much, sweetie. I made the caramelized onions. I'm going to chow down our first Shiny War meal down the hatch. Yeah, someone said, like, so costume Pokemon. Costume Pokemon are super cool, man. I'm really excited. They add so many extra layers to potential shiny hunts and just collecting Pokemon in general. More versatility, more customization. Like, they're just, like, a positive in my opinion. The main thing is just, like, adding new ways for them to be implemented into the game, aside from just being a prize from Shiny War itself. I could definitely see Pokemon costumes being a reward from raids. I would love to see more raid rewards versus just... the alpha spawns, just the alpha Pokemon and like XP candies, you know? I think having more raid rewards, or like honestly having raids be like a roll where like, okay, if you defeat the raid, you have like a 1 in 20 chance, you know, to like get a Pokemon, or that, or maybe like even that alpha in the costume. Like, that's a really cool extra layer to like, that actually encourages you and makes you want to do those raids more, and potentially on more accounts or on your main account multiple times, if you can get through it multiple times. I think a lot of people, I feel this way on my main accounts, where like, I don't do the event raids anymore on my main accounts because I've done them so many times. I don't have a whole lot of interest in redoing them personally. You can get new OTs or go for like shiny shaman potentially, right? But like, I don't really have much of an interest. But I think that would reinvigorate that interest for a lot of main accounts who have done the event raids 2 or 3 times. Like that extra costume spawn, that extra, you know, rare roll. I think it's just the thing we need, you know, in my personal opinion. Yeah, someone said like mount drops from WoW. Exactly. I think we need more like rolls when you defeat a raid versus just getting another like alpha spawn of the raid. Yeah, we're talking about EV training. Like, EV training has changed a lot. It's one of the guides that I'm going to be behind on, and I'll have to make during like post Shiny War. It's one that I'll have to catch up on, so my apologies. But it's a big deal. Like, I'm curious if people will have to have like an HP EV training spot for the summer, an HP EV training spot for the autumn, for the spring, you know, like one for each season, which in my opinion sounds really annoying at first. But it's one of those things, like, I probably already have like 3 different HP EV training spots that I rotate between. So like, it's not as, you know, it's not as crazy as it sounds. I think having a notepad document of just like listing your spots, I understand it's a little bit like, it's less intuitive and it's more involved than it was before to just EV train a Pokemon. And I get that critique. But I think it will keep things more exciting. I think it'll let you get a more like a higher variety of shinies, allow you to see more locations in the game. Like, I really do like these seasonal stuff in Pokemon. I understand the complaints and the critiques of like, it's a lot more involved and a lot more to use your brain a lot more. But I think it will like break up the monotony so much of Pokemon's grinds and really keep things more interesting and require you to go to different spots and use your brain a bit more, which I think is like probably good gameplay, even though it's like less lazy for the players, you know. Could have options though, for sure, but yeah, EV training is one I'll have to do a guide on in the future. You can go here and click this to see a bunch of EV training spots based on, so if you're stuck on like purely just EV training spots, they did add a tool in game. Yes, someone said also we will learn it fast as fuck. There was just a lot of change at once. I think a lot of players were really like stressed, which understandably like stressed and worried or whatever, but we're learning it very quickly. If you're just looking for EV training spots, you can literally click this and then click whichever season it is, so like summer for right now or whatever, and then go through like HP, attack, you know, defense. Like, there are tons of EV training spots literally listed in the decks now, which is really, really cool. One of the biggest complaints I've seen is like Spadef is like very tentacruel focused, which is, I get that, but like this is, it's probably a Lepa spot, but like that's pretty interesting. Claydol Altaria as an EV training spot is pretty cool. Gothorita's a cool one. There's another Altaria spot. That's probably like doable, right? Like, Altaria as an EV training spot is very cool. So there are some cool options, but it's a lot of tentacruels. I love to see that variety mixed up a little bit there. You could do berry. That's kind of even Lepas for that or whatever. But I'm excited to see the variety. There's a lot of there's a lot of variety here actually. I was a little worried. I saw like you see the same mons a few times, but like you keep scrolling, you're like, there's so many options, honestly. Even if like the same 5 mons repeat, but you still see like Hippo, what the fuck? Hippo being an EV training spot, even if that needs Lepas, that's a really, really cool EV training spot. So it's just a lot to process all at once. It's a great question, Fairy. I actually have no idea. Will the roaming legendaries change 4 times during Shiny War when the seasons change each week? That's normally when the roaming legendaries change, is like at the end of each month when the seasons change. I don't know. It'd be really cool if people have like an opportunity to catch like 4 legendaries or some shit like during Shiny War because the season changes. I have no idea. I don't know if that's been mentioned or talked about or asked. Fantastic question. Apologies for not knowing the answer. Maybe someone in chat will know, or a commenter will know. Maybe it's been asked or talked about, but I have not heard anybody mention that. It's a fantastic question. It'd be a really cool opportunity for someone who wants to like legendary shunt or get the legendaries, roaming legendaries from each region within like 1 month. It'd be like a cool challenge or a cool grind. All right, quick little leaderboard update. This is just about 5 hours into day 0, day 1, whatever you want to call it, of the 3rd annual PokeMMO Shiny War 2026. Right now, the top 10 teams are Team Eclipse in rank 1 with 320 points, I believe. Hard to read, one sec. 320. Kraken in 2nd at 308. Team Radiance at 3rd with 238. 4th place is a Spartanos with 198. 5th place is Team YouTube.com Patrouski with 193 points. 177 is ETG team. 177 is also Team Void. 155 in 8th is Mew. 152 is TTT Shiny. Is that the triple T Tung Sahur? And then 10th is Absolute Cinema. Now, these placements don't mean a whole lot aside from it's just cool to log and see who was in what place at what time. But other than that, it's so early on in the competition. Even though my team's in 5th place, you're like, oh, we're so crazy, right? Like, there's still so much to do. Like, this is just the beginning. These stores don't mean a whole lot, in my opinion. There's so much more to cover, so just keep that in mind. I think it's really important to remind people. But it's fun. It's fun and it's cool logging. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Absolutely. Shiny charms are at 300k? No shot. Are they really? That would be like a mass. Has RP gone up? Shiny charms 170. Okay, no. Maybe they were like there for like a second. 173k. I would have been like, that's insane. I mean, they're going up a little bit. Like, went from like 150k to like 173. Like, that's not a bad bump. But I was like, dude, if Shiny War could actually make RP go up in price, that'd be really interesting. That would be really, really, really interesting. It's gone up a little bit. It's gone up like 100k. That's something. You know, 150k or so. That's something, dude. Do we know how many costume chargers will be distributed in total? It's a great question. I think it's to the top 10 teams, right? So it's, I think it's about 300. Is it 30 people, top 10 teams? I think it's about 300, right? If my math is correct. I think everybody gets him, right? In the top 10 teams. So I think it should be 300. Rough, yeah, but like certain teams might not have 30, or someone might get banned along the way or something like that. Like that happens. Roughly 300, I think. Around 300. Great question. All right, quick little update in the Iron Man Shiny Wars. It is 7:30 a.m. I still have not slept. Ninetales, thank you for the raid. What a timing. I have more Cranidos eggs to go ahead and make. I'm currently at 32,551 encounters dry. I have done almost 10,000 encounters since the start of Shiny War. I've been streaming for, I think, 13 hours. And shiny hunting for 11 hours or something like that. It was awkward, obviously. Day 0 was awkward because I had to wake up early. I've been awake for 24 hours minus 5, like 19 hours, 20 hours. I've been awake for about 20 hours, 20 hours. That's the current update. Let's get back to it. Okay, you guys have officially doubled my sub count in one day. What the fuck? I started today at 201 subs. I'm now at 402. You've doubled me to I've gotten 201 in one day. In a 14 hour stream, something like that. Dude, what the fuck? I owe you guys a lot more mysterious balls than this, fossils or whatever. I owe you one more flag. I've got US, India, Canada. I've ordered 3 flags. I owe you one more flag. And then I owe you another can of beans tomorrow. And I owe you, this will be the 100th minute of me wearing the mask. So let's keep shunting, boys. We're not done yet. Alrighty, fellas. It's been quite a while now. It is 8:35 a.m. Shiny War's been going on for about 12 and a half hours. And I think it might be about time for me to go ahead and call the stream for day 1. Okay? I probably won't be going to bed for a little bit. I'm going to go get some videos done, get this thing nice and clipped up. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's day 1 stream. I know it was wacky, crazy, and all over the place. And that's going to be the streams during Shiny War because it's hard to put on a fucking clean face or like be a perfect, you know, entertainer or whatever. We're just gonna be memeing around and like this is gonna be like very loosey-goosey and wacky and schmeemy, and I hope that people can find it enjoyable and fun and find the rawness entertaining in what it's like to play video games for this amount of time. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Like it if you did, dislike if not. We streamed for about 14-15 hours, I think, in total. And shiny hunted for about 12 and a half. Subscribe, follow on Twitch, Discord's down below. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, especially this month, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations go a very long way. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you as soon as possible. I'll get some sleep. Come see you guys ASAP. But for now, boys, peace, Reno. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I want to take this moment to say thank you to everybody who goes above and beyond, and thank you as the viewer to making it to the end of the video. I hope it was helpful today and maybe even a little bit of fun. Thanks again for watching, and have a good one.